Hello and welcome to my channel, Infinite Intuition. If you've been here before, then you will know that this is definitely a different setup than what I've had in my past videos, where I'm usually at a desk or a table. I'm kind of filling a couple readings back to back just because they're all kind of relatively around the same thing. With the same info. Like I said in my prayer video, that doing pick a cards is just not where my energy is at right now. I'm very focused on the election, as well as many other people that I've seen, just communicating on Facebook or on YouTube. Also looking at other tarot readers as well who are doing election readings, and seeing that that's kind of where their energy is at right now too. And I'm just right along with them. I'm like, no, this is something that needs to be talked about. So that's what we are going to be talking about today, is the overall general energy at this time around this election. I do want to say that the reason I'm saying it like that, saying the energy at this time, is because nothing is set in stone. Energy is always moving, okay? Things could change maybe come next month, next week, January, things like that. So that's why I'm kind of planning on doing weekly readings like this. Where's the energy at currently? Like my other video, where is the energy at for this week? What are we going to possibly be seeing this week? Or what are we not seeing really this week? Are things still moving behind the scenes that we may not necessarily be aware of? Now, I may not get those answers coming, like specific answers coming through. Kind of like what happened in that one reading where I'm like, okay, there's still things happening behind the scenes. We don't necessarily know what that is because we're not really meant to know, okay? I'm not meant to give these answers. Something may be revealed, but I'm not the one meant to be revealing them. But just know, like, energy is moving, energy is happening. So we're just focusing on the current energy at this time. What is a general message that we want to get out, that our guides want to get out, the like deities, if you worship any like I do, what do they want us to know? What can they reveal to us at this time? What are we supposed to know? So when shuffling my cards to kind of get this new energy going, this new reading going, I did have 4 cards that wanted to pop out right away that I found really interesting. So the first one is Source. We also have Retreat. Oops. We have Balance. And we also have Influence. Okay, so just from these 4 oracle cards alone, I'm kind of getting a sense of like a physical source, finding the source. Sorry, I just have to shift my leg for a moment. Because I just wanted to be cozy and on my bed, but then there was a certain way I was sitting and my leg was kind of hurting. But yeah, a physical source, like finding a certain source out that I feel like will bring balance and may also influence people in some way. And may cause some to retreat. Maybe this negative energy to retreat. let's go ahead and get some more to get some tarot cards on the table. And then if we need some more oracle cards, definitely do that too. But this is the current energy at the moment for what we should expect from this election. Okay, we've got Fairy Stallion. This is the Chariot card. Okay. The King of Cups. Okay. Alright. I will talk about that in just a moment. Let's try and get some more cards out on the table. Or on my bedding here. It's not a table. I'm also sorry if my voice keeps fading in and out because I keep forgetting my mic is to my right at this time. Usually it's to my left. Okay, we've got 5 of Wands. So I felt like this wanted to come out. We also have Temperance. Okay. Okay, Queen of Cups. Okay, we also have 9 of Wands. Very interesting here. Okay, so what I had asked before doing any of these readings, on these like cozy readings, I guess, where I'm just being cozy on my bed, I had laid out 3 specific cards resembling Trump, Biden, and Harris. And I had told my guides, deities who I work with, that if they wanted to show me one of these 3 people, or any of those 3 people, to use those specific cards, because those cards resembled what their zodiac signs were. So for instance, Trump, I believe, is an air sign. He would be Gemini. And I had laid out the King of Swords for him, because Swords is an air sign card. For Kamala, I laid out the Queen of Swords, because she is a Libra sign, and Libra would be air. For Biden, I laid out the King of Cups, because he would be a Scorpio, and Scorpio is a water sign, and the Cups cards, the Cups suit is a water suit. So he would be the King of Water, and that's who we have here. That's who popped up. And so I find it really interesting that we have the Chariot card along with balance and finding a source, perhaps causing somebody to retreat, being an influence. With the 5 of Wands, we're definitely going to have some arguments and pettiness coming through, but I don't think that's going to bother him any. Because then we also have Temperance, which I also feel like is balanced. She's got these 2 cups balancing the water between the cups. Okay, so another sign of balance. Also talking about alchemy, so being able to change the outcome, basically. I would say the 9 of Wands is also very fitting for Biden, because he is just a couple days shy of being a Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is a fire sign. The wands in tarot are fire as well. And so putting in the work, putting in this passionate work, this fiery energy, the action is what I'm getting to make this balance happen, to bring balance in. On this card, this bird-like image definitely makes me think of a phoenix. So, a death and rebirth situation. I think the age, or like the Aquarius reading that I had did, because that's the era that we're coming in, the age of Aquarius kind of thing. The renewal card popped up from this oracle deck that I have. And I said I was getting a sense of death and rebirth, and that's kind of what I see a phoenix as well. They grow old, they turn to ash, and then they are born. They are reborn from the ashes. And so I kind of feel like Biden is the start of this rebirth. And then with the Queen of Cups coming out, her popping out, oh my gosh, takes me back to the weekly energy video that I did, for this week in regards with the election. She popped out and I felt like she was presenting this cup, like she was revealing something. And I'm getting that same energy from her. I don't know who this person is. Okay, maybe it is Kamala. I know with that video that I had said, with that energy coming through, or with the energy, for this week that was coming through, I didn't feel like it was Kamala because she's an air sign, and I did not ask for the Queen of Cups to represent her. I had asked for the Queen of Swords specifically. But she would kind of be on the cusp of being a Scorpio. But I do kind of feel like maybe this person was working with Kamala. I had said in that video, maybe. But maybe she's presenting information to Biden that's going to start this rebirth. Let's get some more oracle cards out. See if, okay, this wanted to pop out right out the top. Connection. Oh, can't see that. There we go. Connection. Actually, I wanted that up on the top. I am so sorry that I don't have a lot of light over here. I'm hoping to brighten it up in editing. Ooh, that just flipped out. Okay. Trying to get a certain amount of cards, at least one more. I lost it. Oh, I found it. Ooh. Okay. Actually, this again. Okay. Nope. Okay. More than what I wanted. Came out. Okay, let's just go ahead and gather all of these up. Okay, so the first card to pop up was actually Anguish. And it does look like a bird to me. Doesn't that look like a bird? coming out of this person's head, and it kind of makes me think of like this going along with this card. Maybe releasing anguish. I wouldn't be surprised if this is kind of what Biden is feeling right now. He's probably feeling the weight from these results on him, also the anguish of the people. Okay, what also came out was plants. This kind of makes me think of the earth in general. Okay, funny thing, the thing that made me laugh was actually release. And so I feel like there's a release of this anguish, but I laughed a bit because the release card also had popped up with this Queen of Cups card in that other video, that week video, the weekly energy video, where I feel like whoever this person is releasing something. And I had said release something to Harris, but now it's like kind of looking like releasing something to Biden as well. And then combustion's been popping up a lot, so I definitely do think that we're going to have some anger coming through, possibly from 45's team, possibly from those who voted for him and are still on his side. But I don't think this anger from the energy from the week, but also this energy from what is happening currently, you know, with this current energy that we are talking about, with how things are going to go, is really going to influence anything. I don't think it's going to influence anything. I think whatever is being released is going to influence. There's a stronger influence, I feel like, with Biden. Fire and fire, perhaps combusting 45's plan. We have also meander, and we also have separate. The meander card doesn't necessarily make me think of like meandering and not caring enough. I kind of feel like the vibe at the moment is meandering down this path by being careful to gather everything that needs to be gathered, to gather the source or the sources, connecting sources, making connections along this path. And when I get the separate, what I get from the separate is separating false information from true information. See if we can get anything else. Oh my god, we got renewal. The Age of Aquarius. Oh my god. Okay. I'm also wanting this. We have a relationship. Perhaps a relationship with this person, Biden, and this person. whoever the Queen of Cups is. We got this from the Age of Aquarius as well. All three of these came from that video. Ooh, wow. And he's also going to be victorious. I know I haven't talked about the Chariot card much, but victory and action, like fast, quick action for this renewal. Again, it's going to start arguments and fights. That could also be where the combustion comes from. But then we also have retreat, and I feel like that is not going to stick. The anger is not going to stick. Phenomenon, we got that, and the Aquarius as well. I wanted this one. Okay. Disguise. Okay, definitely a very mysterious vibe coming from that. And I immediately felt like when pulling out that card, it was kind of like removing the disguise from certain information, from certain sources. That's what I got. Okay. We also have potential. Oops. And structure. Okay. Yeah. Balancing our structure, balancing our foundation in this country. Discovering its potential of what it could be. Yeah. That's definitely what I'm getting from this. There's definitely going to be a transitioning from this election. Secrets being revealed, bringing us back into balance, a release of information, finding connection again, maybe even connection as a community, like as a whole, like as a country, being able to connect again, releasing anguish. The meandering is also kind of making me think like this process is going to be slow. And I was talking about being careful, but I don't think, I've said this before, and I've also heard it from other readers as well, that what is to be released, what is to be revealed, isn't going to happen right away, because I would say Biden's team, especially whoever this woman is being very careful to gather all of the information the right way. And to make sure they got all of their ducks in a row. Yeah, connection and Earth. In my Aquarius video, I was also talking about us being connected with the Earth again. So I definitely feel like this is the start. This is the start. Of something so new and powerful that's going to transition so much. Separating from also the past as well. Separating the past and the future for a better future. Yeah. Okay. I think that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for coming by and listening to this reading. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.